All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Harakakodash Brakathum. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all doctrine across the globe. Teaching the word of truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the Great Millstone Camp of Chicago with a quick hit. All right, just going into, for the younger brothers, a couple of years in and under, the teach what is taught. Don't get all wrapped up in how long the video is, all right, or how many you do. I know, or how many you doing, in length of time, or how deep I can get on the topic. Just stick to the milk, all right. Make it plain and simple. Make it short and sweet. The brother Jeremiah used to say it in 7. You see, all right. But hey, as the spirit of the Lord is dealing with you, hey, that's how you deal. But let's remember, we gotta speak the words of the Lord, all right, and and we gotta be teachers, all right, not just somebody who wants to sound deep, all right. And we've all been guilty of it, even times now, even as an older brother, you may be going too deep and it doesn't need to be at times, And got a couple of precepts here, and let me see where the spirit go in the words of Apostle Tahar. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 10:10. It says, "If the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge, then must he put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct." Right. So you got a piece of iron. Say like you got an axe, right, and it's dull. But when you go down and chop that tree, it's going to take longer, take more effort. You're going to get more tired. You see? All right? But wisdom is profitable to direct. So we got to keep our iron sharp. All right? We got to keep it sharp. Sharp and sweet. Sharp and useful. Because we got a blunt iron, it's not really good for nothing, man, really. All right? Because when you get to speaking, and not using the words Lord, or the words of the Lord, then you start adding your own words, man. You got to put more forth into proving your point. The scripture said, but wisdom is profitable to direct. So when you got a sharp sword, all right, you go straight to the point where the priest says, break it down, and we move on. You see, we don't want to be babbling and speaking our own words, man. All right. So let's read it again. It says, the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge. Then must he put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct. All right, let's get straight to the point, okay? All right, this is Hebrew 5:10, or 5:12. It says, for when the time you ought to be teachers, you have neither one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong drink. All right? So, we're out here teaching, we're doing lessons, we're putting up videos. All right, we're having our conversations in the heaven. We're breaking bread with brothers. All right, but let's not. But let's remember what we learned and who we learned it from. Matter of fact, let's get that. Slack here. I'm gonna keep that one. That's 16, right? All right. It's good to talk about and just man, call like I'm saying. Damn, what was the just threw me off, you see? Oh, kind for water. Teach what it, being assured of, all right? When you're assured of something, you're gonna teach it correctly, all right? You're gonna teach it correctly, all right? It says, 2 Timothy 3, and 14, it said, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and have been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them, man. Okay? All right, so the doctrine that we have, we're being taught by our teachers. And we're assured of that, okay? And we're just going to teach what is taught, man. All right? Just use the words of the Lord, break it down, and move on. All right? The Spirit gave me this one too. Directly and correctly. Damn. Rightly. I'm having a brain freeze. Let me see. Yep, there we go. Water out of the Lord, Rob. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a worker that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, and we're babes, okay? So we gotta work. We gotta work to labor. We gotta work to get our sword sharpened, okay? That when it come time to put in work, we're confident, we're assured, okay? All right, we're not going to be using so many words and so many indirect breakdown of a scripture, you see? So rightly dividing the word of truth, we got to rightly divide it directly and correctly, all right? That's why it's important to stick to the things you know, all right? And be assured of it, man. Have faith in the Lord. All right. It says, for the time you ought to be teachers, you have need that one teaches you again, would be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High. So you got to be taught this, man. All right. You got to be taught. All right, and are become such as need of milk and not of strong meat. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. You see? So the teachers, so our job as older brothers, when we teach, all right, give you the first principle, the principle of the oracles, all right, but we feed you with milk. You got questions, we answer them. Okay, but sometimes, why are you worried about certain things when you can't break down this? You see? We still giving a breakdown on it, but sometimes we gotta be desiring the sincere milk. You see? All right, you got to desire this. All right, it said, for everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And babes don't eat strong meat. You see? But strong meat belongs to them that are full of age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. You see? All right? So that's why we have the elders and apostles, and that's why we reverence them so much, because they put the years and they put the time in. All right, and they've also brought forth great teachers, man. The elders in Connecticut, you see, the elders down south in Texas, Mississippi, Elder Kazak, Elder Yashawamba, all these brothers, man. Atazawamba, Elder Atazawamba. All right. So, your teachers are the ones who are going to have their sense of exercise. They're a full age. Now, you're going to have some brothers, all right, who are going to be on a fast track, okay? All right. The Lord may be increasing them more or whatever, working with them a little bit more, all right? But there's still going to be some things that you're going to have to learn because experience has to teach you. You see? You can have, you can go to your class, you can take notes, and you're studying and all that, but with all that getting what? Get an understanding. You see? You can know all the scriptures, man, but it's not always about all the scriptures. It's about conduct, have an understanding about how to maneuver in this world, how to judge matters. You see? You see? All right? And just stay within the scriptures, man. All right? Something was it Romans or Hebrews? Let me see. What was it about? Oh yeah, Khan, right? Right, so water or raw, man. 1 Corinthians 3:16. 1 Corinthians 3:16, it says, I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. All right, so it's all up to the Lord to give you this increase. All right, you can't get too wrapped up on what you don't know. All right, Jake, I've been, whatever. Just because you've been in doesn't mean that you're gonna grow like that. It's the Lord. It's the Lord. It's all about the Lord. The Lord gives the increase. And trust me, hey, you brothers are learning, man. I watch a lot of y'all brothers' videos, man. Y'all are really sharp. Really, really sharp. And it's not because of us. We're here to help you. But it's the Spirit of the Lord that's giving you guys this increase, man. Y'all coming in and doing sit down, man. It took us years where I was able to do a sit down. You got a teaching, got your video pages up, you're producing edifying videos, man. You see? Just not, we're going to get to that too, man. That's the Spirit, so remember that. All right? So neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. Okay? All right, so it's all about the Lord. Hey, we're all teachers, man. You see? I want to get this. Because sometimes we can be doing too much, man. Proverbs 25:16, it says, "Hast thou found honey?" What's honey? It's these scriptures, man. It's the word. It's this roll. "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee. Lest thou be filled therewith and vomited." Right? You go to word sufficient. It means to have enough. So you got to eat what's enough. Sometimes, some brothers can eat big meals, some brothers can't. But the point is, don't stuff yourself to the point to where you start throwing things up, man. And now you're empty again. Now you're going to try to cram again, you see? All right? There's nothing wrong just breaking down Genesis 1:1, Hosea 4:6, Isaiah 14, Job 9:24. So Deuteronomy got a whole list of curses in Deuteronomy 28. You could do one of those curses a day and break it down, and there you go for your lesson, man. You see? All right? This is Sirach 3:21. It says, "Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength." All right? So if you don't know a particular matter, like if you can't, if you don't know how to break down the statue, you can't get into Revelations. All right? I mean, just stay what you could do. All right? Hey, and we're all learning, man. We're all learning. This is Sirach 3:23. It says, "Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand." You see? You know the name of the Lord. You're an Israelite. All right? This is America. Babylon going to get destroyed. And we're going to get the kingdom of heaven. Yahushua coming back in the chariots, man. These things you know. You can prove who we are. You can prove that this is Babylon. You see? You guys, we believe in reincarnation. You see? And we could prove it. See, there's things that we know that we can just do the work on the things that we know. You know what I mean? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.